Ready.
All right, so do we want to start this with an intro or just the show is the intro?
No, I think you should talk about what we're doing. And that Daniel's here.
Okay.
Quick life update for Daniel since he hasn't been on in a few.
Yeah.
And then roll into the show.
All right.
He's zen, this guy.
Join me, guys. Deep
I
breath
just did.
in. Hold it.
Okay, I'm good. I'm ready.
So am I. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Conscious Club Podcast. This is the number one podcast on Vulfpeck, or better known as the number two Vulfpeck podcast. Now that Michael McBolton podcast exists, I am Indy. This is Tori.
Hi.
And this is Daniel.
Well, hello.
Our special guest.
Yes, our special guest. And thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Today is going to be a chill day.
Mm-hmm.
A chill podcast. We're gonna be just reacting to the MSG show.
Yep.
We're gonna be doing our obligatory whenever Vulf does a notable performance podcast.
Yeah.
That's kind of we've
like
set the
it.
stage for that. We've set the cadence for that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, whenever Vulf has a notable show, we do the name of that show as clickbait. And then the word podcast after it, so that we're not misleading any audience member by saying that it's not the show, because it's the show's podcast. So that's kind of the way I've been doing it.
I like it.
And I like to add our new setup here.
Mm-hmm.
We are set up in I would like to say a 1.2. I wouldn't even say 1.5 yet. 'Cause
Really?
we're just working with the same equipment. In a different format,
setup.
so it's kind of it's
like
1.2.
It's a 1.2.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
we're stepped it up from 1.1. It's enough of
Yeah.
a change from 1.1.
Okay, so 1.0 was the
Awesome.
original, like the old place.
right
1.1
was like
yes.
episode like 15 through
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, right. And now we're in 1.2.
And now we're on 1.2. We're a step closer, and it's fun because, you know, as long as you keep moving forward, you keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Period. You know, if nothing changes, nothing changes.
Yep.
You could.
Much like my diet.
Oh, dear. Yeah. We have things to work on.
We have
but-
things to work on. It is the beginning of a decade, and that means by 2030, I hope to have been a different person by now.
Hopefully you're
Pointing
watching
at me
this.
in 2030.
You're still the same. Indy.
But welcome everybody. This is the podcast that's exclusively about Vulfpeck at the moment. You never know. In 20 years from now, the Conscious Club podcast could be a whole different rodeo.
Well, we're also Vulfpeck
know.
adjacent.
We are also Vulfpeck adjacent because the people who love Vulfpeck so much watch the show and revere the show.
Mm-hmm.
We have reverence as a Vulfpeck podcast authority here. And Danny Wood,
Yes.
would he? Danny Wood? Wood?
Good dude, I hear.
He's a great dude, a great father. He's a father figure. He's a musician. He's
figure.
got a father. He's got a father.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean,
You don't
biologically, he had to have.
Biologic, yeah.
Yeah.
But no need to go down that road. But sorry, Danny. We got Danny Wood. We got Danny Good.
Good win. Wait,
Have
is
you
it
heard
good
of
win?
Danny Good?
No.
So we got Danny Wood and we got Danny Good now.
Okay.
Well, his last name's Goodwin.
It's Danny Good.
Danny Good.
In my book.
Danny Wood, Danny Good. I like it.
Yeah.
Danny Wood and Danny Good.
For some reason, we attract Dannys and Dans and Daniels. I don't know why.
We have a Daniel on the show.
Couldn't tell you
We
either.
attract Danny Goods and Danny Woods.
Yeah.
I mean, jelly bean. All right. But that being said, I wanted to say thank you guys for being a loyal member of the Conscious Club podcast audienceship, and that we value your listenership.
Your ears.
Yeah, that's right. And without further ado, this podcast is going to be exclusively about the MSG show. This is Vulfpeck Live at MSG podcast. Vulfpeck Live at MSG 2019 podcast.
Nice.
Right. I want to get that title correct.
And this will be a commentary for the most part. We're going to be listening, but also we'll be talking about things that we feel is necessary to comment on. So
100%.
just so you know, it's not like we're just going to be sitting here in silence the whole time.
Right.
Just a warning for the audience.
No, we're going to be talking over this at length. It may annoy you, but just go to the video and watch it if you don't want to do that.
It's like watching it with company, this version, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like watching it with your friends.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anyway, shall we?
Cool. Yeah, I'm ready.
So,
Let's see.
It's too loud, too loud.
Has anyone here ever gotten like a stage set list from a concert they went to?
No, but we saw them when we were there. Remember?
well, not from a Vulf show.
Not from a Vulf show. Have you gotten one before?
I got an Aquabat one.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The Aquabat show. I mean, those are pretty easy.
Yeah.
You just got to stay late.
Yeah.
You have a pretty good chance to get one.
Well, it's a ska band. There's like 18 people that can give you one. I mean, I guess there's 18 people on stage tonight that can get you one too, but...
Jack.
Mush. The art behind Tori's head is Mushy Krongle. Hey. I love the auto color balance.
Yeah.
Went from blue to orange real quick.
So this is going to be a choreographed one take of the whole show? Or less choreographed, probably.
Well, definitely choreographed for sure. But yeah, more it's a one take the whole show. You know, and I think it's just an iPhone that's empty.
Really?
It's probably just an iPhone that's empty, right?
Wow. Look at that crowd size.
Also, I don't know if it would have been like a good idea for Apple to give him a phone to do this with.
Right.
Like, is that too far out of the realm of imagination here?
I doubt they did.
I doubt they did, but
I
can see for
mean, how
Apple
many
would be
people
a
are
dope
here?
opportunity to like film a
And they've done
concert.
2 commercials with
concert.
them.
Yeah, they have
Right.
done. Yeah, you know
Like,
what?
they
That's
have
a
a
good
relationship.
point. Yeah, they have a
Right.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting note.
And it's fully shot on the iPhone. So
Right.
Famously.
Assumably. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true, huh?
Right.
Welcome to the stage, Joey Dawson. And from Brooklyn, New York, on percussion, welcome to the stage, Richie Rodriguez, a special New York guest.
You know what I want to know?
From Harbor Springs, Michigan,
What's that?
the Joe Dart Music Man Band.
Oh, let's-
Joe Dart.
That would help, right?
So. Oh,
what's up?
I'll wait until they start. I'll wait until they. It's not. It's rude of me. It's rude of me.
This is the MSG podcast. We can talk about whatever we want. If you want me to pause this, just say pause. Like pause.
It's fine.
I mean,
They're getting ready to start the show, and we'll do the LA thing where as soon as they start playing music, we'll start talking, and it'll be good. But no. So my question is.
yes.
My question is actually first question. We'll get to my question later.
Okay.
Did you learn the dance? Didn't they have a dance for
He did learn it.
the audience to wasn't there homework for this show?
Yep.
He did learn the dance.
One, two, 3.
It's hard to hear on the carpet, but he is moving his legs, you guys.
Oh, there's footwork.
There's footwork.
How long did it take to master that?
Too long.
It was a few podcasts that he worked on that.
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, here's the thing, man. It's a good example of you can do whatever your mind is set. Yeah. Whatever you set your mind to, because if you don't set your mind to doing that, you ain't doing.
Yeah.
So you got to set your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's what we're doing. Yeah. But yes, I think he was accurate in his assumption that he would completely shock the world. Or was it shock the world?
What?
With the
dance?
Animal Spirits Stomp and Clap? What it was Stomp? Jack had a we're gonna blank the world with
I don't remember.
Whatever verb he said we were gonna do to the world, I think he did.
I think they did it.
I have to say, I really love that they opened with Animal Spirits. I think that's a perfect way to enter, don't you?
I
think it's great.
Yeah. I absolutely do. Mm-hmm. What else could you see them? Because when we saw them, they opened with Sweet Science into Animal Spirits. Mm-hmm. And for most of 2019, they've seemed to. What else could you see them open with?
Good question. I mean, probably something from Hill Climber.
Yeah, right.
I would have thought.
Like Darwin. Darwin Derby.
Darwin Derby would be really good.
Intro, though.
It could.
That would be dope,
yeah,
it
could
sets
work.
The pace.
Yeah.
Daniel, coming in hot.
I really wish they would have done Darwin Derby for MSG.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did they not play anything from Hill Climber on this set?
I think so.
Or did they? Or did they?
If they did, they only played one.
We only got Soft Parade at Greek Week. No, it's not Soft Parade. Was it? No, it's
Disco Ulysses.
Oh yeah, we did get Disco Ulysses.
Yeah.
We also got one of the instrumentals.
Uh-huh.
It was either Lost My Trouble or Soft Parade. I think it was. I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't
the
think
one
it was
where Corey
Soft
walked
Parade.
through the audience. I don't know.
I don't remember.
But we did
I
get
think
Disco
it was Lost
Ulysses
My
and
Trouble. I think it was probably
it
Lost
probably
My
was,
Trouble.
huh? Yeah,
Because they wouldn't have done Soft Parade.
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't think.
it seems like an afterthought of a song for them.
Okay.
At least with the current sphere as it is.
Yeah.
Right.
It's probably,
I mean, you're not in the pack, so I mean, I really only scan it for the show.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I definitely think. I definitely think Greek Week was not on their minds while they were playing Greek Week. I think MSG was.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
They're like, we have bigger fish to fry here.
It seems like it. Yeah.
Corey Wong.
Oh, by the way,
Corey Wong.
the best
Corey Wong.
Latin take on this song to ever be recorded.
Yeah.
Richie Rodriguez on Corey Wong.
It's
live at
amazing.
MSG. The best Latin. Just.
It gets. Oh, here, there it is. Joey's so cute. Little broken
And it's
finger.
so subtle too. It's only certain parts. Oh.
Yeah, you can hear the bongos.
Is it bongos or congas? Episode 2 of the Conscious Club podcast. Oh. Jack's favorite part, his guitar harmony.
Is there a special pocket on the back? Oh, no, it's his.
It's for his headset. Right? Or his wireless guitar. Yeah, it's for his wireless guitar. And
Yeah.
probably his wireless headset, too.
Mm-hmm.
So dope. And also that Ryan Lerman is here filming this.
Yeah.
is
It's
another
really
thing
cool.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, Daniel, wanted to ask you, here's my first pause of the show. We made it 10 minutes in, almost 10 minutes in without me
Good for
pausing.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make that note. Also, this Shure audio thing,
Yes.
we looked it up at the
We were asking about it. Agreed.
right. We looked it up and we couldn't even figure out what it was from the definition of the device.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Remember that?
Yeah, we looked it up. We were standing waiting for Vulf to get
were
on
waiting.
at
Right.
Greek Week. We're
Right.
like, what is that? What
Couldn't
is this
figure it
thing?
out.
This thing.
What are they like? What? Yeah, and
Right.
so we did. We found it. We found,
We found
it online.
Yeah.
Had some name, some
Yeah.
sure product name,
Right.
and what, a bunch of big words or something, or
Sure. Frequency finder.
sure frequency finder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Active
Yep.
directional antenna. Experience improved wireless reception. Antenna uses log periodic dipole array to
Just
produce
so
a
jacked.
cardioid pattern towards a desired coverage area, achieving greater rejection of RF signals outside the area than standard half-wave omnidirectional antennas. An integrated amplifier with 4 gain settings compensates for varying degrees of coaxial cable signal loss.
Jesus.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. That's audio one. That's a radio film. Like, come on.
So, does it improve their headset monitoring?
It's making up for
what
the.
does an audiophile like you get out of this? Improved wireless reception.
Yeah,
So that means your headphones.
yeah. It'd
Maybe-
have to be, right.
Is this for, like, when singers have the in-ear monitors that, that are like, I don't know. Maybe Danny Wood can help us out here.
I like how it can be suspended from the ceiling. No, it seems like it's a very obvious choice. That's like, no, let's just put them on stage and show that we're. I don't know, no, probably
Right,
not. But
right,
like,
right.
it's interesting.
Oh,
because
I-
I've never noticed it before. I mean, maybe I was never looking at audio equipment
Right.
before I hit the age that I liked Vulfpeck, too. But
Right. No, because I would definitely be the defense attorney for Jack Stratton on that. There would be a use for them if they were on stage.
oh yeah,
That's
100%. Yeah.
As Jack Stratton's personal attorney.
Maybe it's so that
in
they
the
can.
impeachment trial of the Vulf president. Yeah, expunged.
expunged.
Maybe it's so that they can hear all of the instruments equally in their monitors. You know?
We will let Danny Wood
directional.
do all that work.
Danny,
for us. We
help.
love you. What does Jack use this for and why? And thank you so much. We value your opinion, and we'll bring it up in the next podcast. Appreciate it.
I'm interested in no more. Yeah.
Madison Square Garden. Can we break it down?
Corey?
Totally not in the spotlight.
I know.
His right shoulder in the spotlight.
Get in on that.
Oh. That harmony, though.
First step to the right. Big smile.
Big smile. Corey doesn't smile. Such a mood.
Jack's shoes, though.
I
He looks like a Sesame Street character with his shoes.
I love the
Oh, yeah.
shoes. Just the legs in general scream Sesame
Right.
Street to me.
Like, if there was a section of the store of, like, never had a girlfriend in my life shoes, would be those shoes. But actually, Tori and I saw Jack with a would-be woman.
He did.
Courtress? No, do you court women? He was courting.
He was courting.
Was he courting?
I don't know
Tori?
if he was I think that they were probably a couple. But they were together and she was adorable. I don't know if they're still together or not. So, but yeah.
We should call this part of the podcast Tori's Corner. Tori's relationship shade corner.
I think that they were probably dating. I don't know if they're still together, but they were cute at the time.
Well, she was on him enough to be...
She was into it.
Had clearance.
She was...
If you know what I mean. Yeah. Had clearance to that age.
Yeah. She was surely into him at the time.
Yeah. She was mushy. Let's say the least.
We'd like to feature our bassist, Joe Dart. One, two, three,
Ooh. That Latin vibe, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Richie.
Oh. So my question at the beginning that I don't think I ever asked, and it's mainly rhetorical.
Maybe we never answered it.
Mainly rhetorical.
Okay.
Though someone does know, is that they were talking about all the places that the band members hopping on stage were from. You know, Michigan, Brooklyn.
Right.
The crowd, though. I wonder who traveled the furthest to get to MSG.
I mean, people came from Europe.
From Europe?
Yeah,
to go
people
to
came
MSG.
from Germany.
That's amazing.
And like all over Europe, because I remember people in the pack from those countries saying that how far they came.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, also the guy who made the poster.
Yeah.
From Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he made it out too. So
I mean, they're German.
I wonder
pop,
how
right?
east it went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm sure maybe people from Asia came.
Mm-hmm.
I also think I saw somebody from New Zealand too.
That's amazing.
Post.
Maybe Vulf was the inception of coronavirus spreading in America. And nobody just knew about it because... You know,
I don't know. Have you been following conspiracy theories on coronavirus? This is one of the better ones.
No, because okay, so Wuhan has a huge funk scene.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
then MSG happens. They fly over there, and but you know the CDC isn't even aware of this virus
corona.
until late December 2019, and we're only February 1st.
Yeah.
Where it's becoming, you should probably get on that ledge and jump off because we're probably all going to die of coronavirus kind of thing. You know what I mean? But.
Yeah.
In my funk story, Wuhan, China,
Yes.
has a huge funk scene.
Okay.
Came to MSG, the
Yep.
pilgrimage, the Vulf pilgrimage.
Full pilgrimage.
Contaminated
The
New York
Vulfmage.
City, and then
If it's gonna be yeah.
right, and perhaps I was there,
Yeah.
and then brought it back, and gave it to LA.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, this is how far my my coronavirus
Conspiracy.
Wuhan funk.
I mean, I
Go.
can't debunk it, so.
I'm not a doctor.
I'm way too far deep in to like give it up, so I'm sticking with my guns with the Wuhan funk crowd. Okay.
Wuhan funk crowd.
You know it exists, man.
Yeah, you do. Anyway,
Joe Dart with that fresh haircut.
this is my first car. My first car, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Set
can
list
scroll.
is there.
Oh, nice.
You can scroll and full screen. Yeah, my first car.
Cool.
yes. We'd like to welcome back to the stage the legendary Nate Smith.
Back to the stage. Did they have a Flyers opening?
Yeah.
Opening act?
Open for this
Okay.
show. Yeah.
Nice.
That's definitely good. But I also really like how on the video they notice, and then we notice who it is, even though it's been said.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's there. Yeah, it's not Jack. It's not Theo. But what perfect guy to have on this track.
Yeah.
It's so intricate, and everything that he's doing is just so Nate Smith.
All I'm imagining right now is your Daddy Got a Tesla meme. That's all I see.
Tesla meme
is your
got
meme.
1,000 views on Instagram.
Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah. That was great.
Yeah.
Yep.
So good. Oh, pardon me.
Just watching him play, I'm like, oh my god, I need to practice.
You know what my favorite thing is that if you get the right Vulf merch, the Joe Dart bobblehead and the Corey Wong bobblehead, you can reenact that little duel that I just had with a signature.
That's so funny.
You just, yeah.
Bobble hand.
What's more likely, an Apple ad or an Under Armour ad?
Or a Tesla ad.
Yeah, I'd go on the Under Armour because I think Jack wants to broaden his advertising
Reach.
His reach. Yeah, definitely. I think Jack's at a position now where you can go, sorry, Apple.
It seems like the thing. You know, Corey goes off and he does his thing,
right? And
Theo's got his solo career. And Joey Dosick's got his solo career.
Yep.
Woody is making albums now.
Woody's making albums. He's doing bird tours. So, you know, Vulf takes the blame for the virus, and they have to go their separate ways. And Jack Stratton
Corona.
takes up his natural next step of being an ad mogul.
On the same page.
Ad mogul for sure.
100%.
Yep.
Let's paint that picture.
He's spitting for Good Hurts, for Ono Typeco, for Apple, for...
Did you see Ono Typeco win for Bernie?
No, I didn't.
Surprising.
Really?
Yeah, being from Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Never would have thought that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love that.
Love it.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was on their Instagram.
Look at Woody.
Your daddy, he got a Tesla.
Yeah, daddy.
It's funny because I only see my meme.
I know, same.
You know? I'm like, where's the Elon Musk overlay?
I wonder if Elon Musk has heard this song yet.
I don't know. That'd be dope.
I mean, someone's probably sent it to him.
But didn't Elon Musk like release an electronica album this week?
You're kidding me.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
You're kidding me.
I did not see that.
That's
If
heinous.
not, it's a single.
I find that to be super legal. I don't know.
Well, I heard on KFI. I think.
Interesting.
AM 640 LA.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Worked up into a silly excitement.
Same.
But we want to ground ourselves. This isn't typical, but it's becoming faddish. We want to do some arena breathwork meditation. I'd like to welcome my mother to ground us.
I can welcome my mother too
Not a super normal
to the stage.
We want to break it down.
Even though your mom would hate this section of the...
Hey, you never know, dude. She
was never into this stuff.
Work, dude.
Breathworks and meditation. Is it actually going to be breathwork and meditation?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what his mom does for the show.
Cool.
All right, let's do it together, guys.
So cute.
Yeah.
Emotionally and physically for the next song.
Her little voice.
Will you join me? Part 1. Place your fingertips by your eyebrows, your third eye.
Lights on.
Tap. Yes. And now on the other end of your eyebrows, tap.
Yes.
Under your eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
Your eyes. Feels good.
Between your nose and upper lip.
It is relaxing.
Between your lower lip and chin.
Yes.
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 Find your collarbone and go below and tap.
Ooh, that feels good.
No propel wall.
All right, feel the vibration.
You can put your mic down, Daniel.
Right here.
He did.
Right on the sternum. Under your arms.
What? Ooh, that feels good.
Those are gnarly. Ooh.
Top of your head. Now,
I'm just
place
mocking
your
her now.
thumbs down. Cross. Interlace. Turn it up under your chin. Cross your feet.
Already was.
Put your
Already was
tongue
crossed.
on the roof of your mouth. And breathe. Now unwind.
Ooh, I got TT.
Place a diamond shape by
Shape?
your belly. Breathe in through the nose.
Are we supposed to do this?
Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in through the nose. Hold it.
Camera
Exhale.
booty.
Breathe in through the nose. Hold it. Exhale.
Hope Theo's wearing some deodorant with that tank top.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes.
Nice. I literally feel refreshed. It's great.
Yeah, I feel good.
Well, now that we're all here,
Ah.
Two of the world's current virtuosos on tiny, small instruments. Please welcome to the stage
Tiny small instruments.
Cos and Chris Dealey.
Woo!
Thiele.
Daily.
We now know how it's pronounced. We're still gonna do the CT though.
TT.
CT, dog.
He's so cute.
One, two.
I love his eyes. They're so funny. I love that his head is not attached to his body whatsoever for this whole thing. It just floats above his body. It's the best facial expressions.
Jack in the background going, they good. They good.
Love the tiny mic on Dave Cos.
Yeah.
I wish they would have gotten like a mini drum kit and a mini guitar and a mini whirly for this. It would have been so
Probably
cute.
brown whirly.
Mini congas.
Yeah. I know that set's awfully too big for this song.
And a mini bass.
It's not fair. Can't have a big instrument.
They should come out with a mini signature Joe Dart Fender bass.
That'd be dope. Uke bass.
Yeah. Just dance. Dave Cause is like, will you join me on my cruise?
Getting that nod, y'all.
Yeah. Corey's dying inside.
Just that.
Woody leaves the piano. So great. This is my favorite part.
Funky Dog Cause.
This is my favorite.
So dope.
I bet Joey was like, so I have to play my saxophone in front of Dave Cause tonight. He's probably like wanting to set his saxophone on fire the whole
Pretty
time.
much.
Poor guy. I'd be like frightened to play my saxophone in front of Dave fucking Cause.
What a brilliant pairing.
Amazing together.
Yeah.
Wins every time.
Wow.
It wins every time.
Skips away, this guy.
Hugs Corey. Cause and Corey.
I know.
Has the hug Corey first.
Bromance.
Yeah.
Dave Cos, Chris Daly, Mike, Joey Dosick.
Joey's like, thank God I'm not playing sax after him.
You can't follow him on sax.
Can you sing with us, New York? Oh, I've been thinking about you, baby. Say, thinking about you, baby.
I love that Woody's in full chill mode.
Yes.
Put his headphones on.
And it keep on running away.
Pondering all of life.
Trisha Robertson.
I know. That set design, dude.
Set design, dog.
Anytime you think about her, you feel them say, she's thinking about you,
Shout out to Joey for playing with a broken finger.
about you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Broke it playing basketball like the week before.
Really?
So many Instagram stories on it.
It was like swollen like this big. I know.
After you're through,
Jack's like, Come on, bro.
Oh, canned, done,
Yeah,
over.
We got cars. Get out of here.
One job. One job.
No more
We have
basketball.
MSG to play. One fucking job, dude.
Don't know what you're thinking about on any other day.
The bird watching.
Theo isn't straight.
Dude.
Theo isn't straight. Chill mode.
Hell yeah.
He's like, can I do every concert from this position?
Running away.
That's fantastic.
Do we get much anymore apart? It's over now. But what was it all for? What was it all for? Yeah.
Charles Jones.
I feel like with like the Vulf personalities,
Yeah.
you could align them all up in a scale of like I'm feeling really ambitious and like motivational and just like logistic based,
Right.
like Jacker, you know,
Yeah,
all the way to like, and everybody in between, all the way to like Theo, where you're just like a mood, a vibe, like in your like feelings and stuff.
Right,
It's like
right.
in anywhere in between, it's just where
Yeah.
you can place yourself any day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Because there's some days where I'm like, Yuletide cheer. And then there's some days I'm just like running away. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Keep on running away.
Keep on running away. New York City.
I'm so glad that they added the extra percussion for this show. I
Yeah.
love it. It's so
Richie
good.
Rodriguez,
It's so good.
a deal breaker. Couldn't have had it. Couldn't have not had it. Yeah.
Thinking about
Totally.
Oh. Oh.
So good.
Like, that spelt the V in Vulf.
Yeah.
With the curl in it.
Yeah.
With the
Literally the curl.
The syrups.
Yeah.
Got the syrups, full syrups in that.
Joey has a fresh haircut too. They were primed for the show, dude.
Prepped and primed. Unlike, you know, the Greek.
That's today.
That's I'm just referring
What
to
is
Jackson
too?
Dogs.
Actually.
Oh. Oh, those fingers just hurt me.
I
saying
know.
this.
I know. Poor guy. At least the finger loop is on his index though and not on his broken fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have just had to man up. He's already manning up.
Yeah.
We got Drake Martin down here.
Yep.
Mr. Drake
There he
Martin.
is.
No
Vulf
way.
actor.
Yeah.
That's
dude.
awesome.
Joey Dawson.
If anyone is watching this right now and is in a visible shot, please comment below where you are.
Yeah.
In the crowd.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We'd
Drake
love to
Martin.
know if you were in there because it's pretty cool.
Theo grabs the gimbal. Let's Lermy take a break.
I don't know. Somebody said.
What else would he have played?
I know, right?
Right? Dun. I love his sweatpants. They're such a mood. He's like, my beads make up for it.
Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. We found your little note. Should have had a talk.
It's interesting because I'm thinking right now, I'm like, in my head, I feel like this song can't come up much at concerts, you know?
I know.
Like if you're seeing Vulf, you're
Yeah.
probably not expecting to see
Yeah.
this song.
Right.
But Vulf doesn't play a whole lot of shows as it is, so
Yeah.
they probably have just a lot more rarities in general than other bands that might just, you know, like
Right.
especially like a honed set list overall. So
Right,
it's like
they're-
something
they're
like
more-
this is
they're more. It's a Vulf song.
Yeah.
More so than like. It's a special Vulf song
Yeah.
where it's like it's Vulfpeck, but like given perfect conditions, you'll get it.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
the weather has to be clear, you know? And it's fun, you know, because you're like, oh, because also you're wondering, is he gonna pay for Charles Jones to come out?
Right.
Is he gonna pay for? He paid for Cause. He paid for CT. Why
Right.
can't he pay for, Mr. Jones?
Yeah.
You know? And Lermy's playing the guitar while Theo's on break
Yeah.
filming. Also, I love the LUT or whatever color
Yeah.
correction they did.
Yeah, I love it too.
This kind of solarized,
Inverted
off-gray-
almost.
inverted off gray kind of film aged film look. It just looks so good.
I love it. Yeah.
I love it.
It almost looks like it's green screen. Like it's
Yes.
like it's put in like
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's a That's
Yeah.
actually that's a great way to describe it.
Get older in slow motion. Don't you throw it all away. See, you've been on my mind. I know I was out of line, telling that I'm giving up on you. I don't want to. Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Baby, I don't know.
No, what I'm gonna do. Maybe Anna. Oh my god. You.
I want to see like a skit where someone tries to break up with Charles Jones.
That's a good meme, actually. And he just keeps doing those like fucking riffs. Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Tried and true, y'all. Tried and
Flint,
true.
Michigan.
To the stage.
My favorite Pentecostal child. The angel of Vulfpeck, this guy. Ooh, I should have put a tie on him. That would have been cute. For Vulf's nativity.
Still can.
True.
Anybody want LaCroix? Want LaCroix?
I'm good.
What you need to tell it. Sometimes I write a little song, so you
Don't forget it.
What's up?
sometimes I write a little song.
Remember the lyrics. 15, 12. Aquarium.
Slap on the box. Roberta Flack, darling.
Hallelujah.
Come on. 16 or 12. I thought for my heart. I go 1, 6, 1, 2. Do-do-do, oh, 16.
I love having the clarinet and the trombone there too. Just makes it so much more special.
Yeah.
So great. I love having the full band. Woody. on beat.
On the beat.
Whoa. That's good. Mama.
We go.
Jack Strat.
If you know the code, throw your hands in the air. New York, living for you.
Wigless.
Wiggless.
His hat is all the way back there by Woody. Or I mean by Corey. Oh yeah. Yes.
That's wild.
Always for Antoine's debut is always a great view.
So cool that like his family could come. Like his mom was there. It's just so cool for him.
Oh yeah.
Did you catch the Antoine's mom's live stream of the show?
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Right,
Yes.
where the Pentecostal child.
Yeah.
That's where that came from. She was like, "That's a Pentecostal child right there," like her own son.
Yeah,
He was dancing at the end when they come off the stage.
Pentecostal child.
That's amazing. I totally forgot that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
And get the first step down. Love the clarinet in there, man.
Jack
is extra AF right now. That stick height, that was literally you when you were in middle school.
accurate stick height.
That was you in all those videos of you drumming in high
Yeah,
school.
Yeah.
Yep.
At the San Diego County Fair.
This is the story of the
Come on, say it.
This is the story of
Beakwin
Beneficus.
His name was Beakwin Beneficus. And he was minding his business. And they stuck a tube down his esophagus. And he said, "I'm too young to die." And his buddy looked at him and said, "You better run because you're foie gras." And he ran to Madison Square Garden tonight to celebrate his freedom. And I believe the Funky Duck is somewhere in the crowd tonight.
45 minutes later. He tricked me.
Jack severely cut this down on the album.
Severely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a good 4 minutes of this.
Right, like right now?
Right now.
On the video.
He's looking for Corey Wong, but he's punking him. Instead of being in the crowd, he sneaks up behind Jack. It's great.
But on the album, it's cut
On
down
the
to
album,
immediately.
he would have already been there by now. He cut all this out because it's so long.
So long.
Yeah.
It's literally Jack's literally, where the fuck are you? You should have been.
Yeah. He gets pissed. He's like,
Oh.
I hear him. I don't see him.
Jack's like, this won't fit on the vinyl. Corey.
Not gonna fit on the wax, yo.
Totally.
Precious time wasting.
Running out of space on the iPhone. Is it right there? I don't get it. He's so pissed.
Yes, up there.
Even Theo's like, okay, dude. Clarinet player's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yes.
They're behind him.
Funky Duck is in the. Where is he?
What's the Funky Duck?
He punked me.
Funked me.
The funky dog punked me.
He's like pissed.
He's like,
Oh,
fuck-
yeah.
He's like, fuck you, but thanks. Whatever.
yeah.
That was fun. Talk about rolling with the punches.
I love the duck head.
New York is so funky.
Corey Wong. On the long con.
Had to get a little
Corey
jab in
Wong
there.
on the long con. That has to be a shirt, dude.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Corey Wong on the long con, dude.
I'm writing the down.
Yep. Whatever LUT is on here is incredibly bad, but great. The color is so wrong and negative and
Right, yeah.
bad, but it's so right. You know, it's like they shot it on film, but they like the tin was in the back seat of a car or something.
Exactly,
You know, like,
yeah.
You're like, this is all we got.
That's all we
You know?
got.
Sorry.
Trisha found it when she was looking at all the 70s stuff. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
What's not church is church. You better believe. Bring the phone, my dear. Come on, sing it. Let's have a word. I'll talk. In the dark room you were overnight.
Corey.
Blew out and tried to make it right. And that's when Leon came into I said up what the days around. Our hearts stay scared. Come on, sing it with me. Bring the phone, my dear. Let's have a word. A talk. What have you sold? What have you done?
Arguably the weirdest way a song has gone in the Vulf sphere, I think.
I
in
love
my
it.
opinion.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so like old Hollywood,
I love
or
it.
like
what-
like an opera.
It's like an opera.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's so different than Vulf, but
It
it's like
is.
in that it's just like we popped out for a second, came back. You know.
Right. There's another Vulf track that. No, never mind. I'm thinking of Conscious Club, where Jack comes in late and like
Oh, he does,
speaks
like, the
some of
spoken
those
word.
songs. Yeah, the spoken word songs.
Yeah.
But you're right. This like yeah. But at the same time, it's like I was watching 1612 a couple minutes ago, and I couldn't really find a way to say it. But I want to start talking about how theatrical Antoine is, and how I want to watch musicals and stuff, like watching
Right.
them, and yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think it fits really well, and I really have always loved the Bridge of Aunt Leslie. But
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
I
It's
love
strange. It is. I agree. It's like one of those, like, especially coming in so late in the song.
Right. And I think the chorus in Christmas in LA is along this line.
That's Wait, what do you mean the chorus?
The chorus in Christmas in LA, where it's the bad part of Christmas in LA.
Oh, the rap.
The worst part of
That we're sitting in the room when it's all like.
Yeah, when it cuts to the chorus,
When it
you're
cuts
like,
to the-
what the fuck is this?
Here's the thing. Anyone
Right.
that I've ever shown Christmas in LA is like, this is the best Christmas song there is. But then
Yeah.
there's like those two parts where they're like, but I'm not gonna say it until like 4 times after you make like
Right,
the
right,
4th
yeah.
time after, because it's just like it takes a while to just like be like, I'm gonna put that aside
Right.
Yeah.
and just like appreciate this for the fact that the rest of the song is the best.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part.
It's
I mean, by the next time I listen to Christmas in LA, I'll need to acquire that again. You know, like acquire that taste again.
Right.
It's really interesting. Yeah.
Take me back.
Oh, here we go.
2013.
Oh no. Don't take me there. Woo.
I said, wait for the moment. Gone home, went to bed. While the other kids, they were still outside. No, I don't feel tired when I sleep. So I snuggle up in my sheet. For a better day. I play football. Y'all caught it. When only my best friends.
People I like, but I don't know.
Not so loud. I wonder if Sharon will see me. But I'll play cool, 'cause cool is what you gotta do. It's hard to make a point when you're living too.
All right. I gotta talk because I've just been like.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm sorry.
What's up?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to like. I need a way to find a way to get a word in, but like honestly, if I don't, we're just gonna watch this whole sign in silence, or this whole song in silence. It was interesting. I was watching the guided smile, the Cause and CT.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is my favorite part of this concert. But then it's like, you get to wait for the moment. And it's just like so reflective. It's so just like, it's the perfect pace to like get to this point in the show and just be like, oh yeah,
We're here.
Like, look at how far they've come. Like Antoine leaning up against the piano and him and Jack just smiling and just the whole like, yeah, take me back to 2013. Like, look at how far we've come. Look, we made that moment, you know, like we got to the moment.
And it took a while.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for that moment. And this is that moment.
This is that moment. And this is just after you've been having fun, after just the energy of 1612 and the guests and seeing, you know, some of the deeper cuts and some of the hits so far. And it's interesting. I've been thinking, I'm like, oh, so they just have to give the last third of the show to Theo because he's
I know.
for someone usually up front, you know, we haven't seen a whole lot of his personality yet. But this is just like, just to hit you with like, by the way, like it's Vulf, it's MSG, like, they made it there. I don't know, this is kind of, this is that moment.
Yeah.
It's well paced in the show.
Yeah. It's, God, so it's just so cool what they've been able to do. But yeah, I definitely echo that thought of like a song that is taking the time to reflect on where they are and where they've been and how they got there. And it's a perfect song feeling wise for you to reflect not just them, but us.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And then we get this beautiful rendition from Woody.
I like the idea of the MSG concert film, but it's Woody's like Woody is the perspective character. Like, I don't know. It's just,
Love that.
Yeah.
I enjoy. Yeah.
Charles Jones on the couch.
Cosmos too earlier.
That's fantastic.
Hey, it looks like he's an Aquabat.
Literally.
Aquabat.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
like for Corey Wong.
Yeah, Wong's.
He's Wong's. Yeah, he works for Wong's.
I could see it. Yeah.
Just sprint.
Oh, he got
Barely
there.
makes it, dude.
He got there. He didn't knock over the sure fucking signal thing either.
I know. Jack would
He
have
just
murdered
takes out
him.
the drum set. Oh no.
Stupid thing.
I love you, New York. Vulfpeck.
I want to welcome you. Tonight, I'm Jack Stratton, the founder of Vulf Records. I am a shepherd of greatness. The number one, number two man. Some say polymath, some say dilettante. I specialize in everything. I get Tony Robbins results and TJ Maxx prices. And I mince garlic. Not my words. And I want to tell you the story of the hill climber tonight. Nay, the hill climbers. In 2013, a group of young mountaineers set out on a trail, a treacherous path, with no rope, no label, and no management. Han Solo. And they began their expedition at Rockwood 1 in New York City. Armed with nothing more than their Kelty packs, flannels, and a Wi-Fi connection, 100 people showed up to that expedition. And over the year, they made some elevation, and in 2014, stopped at Rockwood 2, and the expedition grew. 2015, they stopped at the Brooklyn Bowl Hut.
I think that's Alexa.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think so
Alexa,
too.
right?
Nice.
Alexa, if you're there, thank you.
And more people
Maybe not. I don't know.
joined this, including
I hope so. I love seeing all the
there.
like
She was
known
there.
Vulf fans
Or-
in the front row. Like
Right.
it's there's something special about that.
She might have been on the wings though.
Adds to the culmination kind of
They continued that they didn't do anything that year, but they stayed the next year, 2016, they stayed at Brooklyn Bowl for 3 nights at that hut. And in 2017, they stayed at Brooklyn Steel. The expedition was growing. Professionals said, don't go any further on this path. These are treacherous trails. And they continued to King's Theater in 2018. The expedition was now 6,000 strong, summiting. They said, don't go further. You must stop at the Terminal 5 hut before you summit. And we looked at the expedition and we said, no, we're gonna climb. Climbers. And in 2019,
Hey, bub.
battery.
Oh, battery.
we summited the highest peak on the East Coast, not Mount Washington, Mount Madison Square Garden. 14,000 strong this expedition.
He's an inversion. This expedition.
But the journey The journey continues. The journey is not over. From this stage, I'd like to announce 2020, we will return to the main room at Itchy Maya's Hawaiian Hacienda to the Catskills all summer long. And I'd like to invite up some of those mountaineers tonight to sing for you. These brave mountaineers, the hill climbers. Please welcome Peck Capella, led by Theo Katzman.
Oh man.
This was the single released, right? When they announced this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
For us.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Oh.
We've been building our YouTube channel for the last couple years, and we're just thrilled to have this first opportunity to
Oh, just, yeah,
here to
the
have it
back.
the world's
Oh,
greatest
not to
arena.
spoil it, but.
I will say though, I am a little nervous tonight, so I actually am realizing right now in this moment that I forgot my pitch pipe. Jeez. I'm wondering if you guys can sing me a concert G. Is that possible? Oh, that sounds pretty in tune. And it's in tune. Yeah.
Yes.
I knew we had a musical crowd tonight.
We good on the Postmates?
It's ordered.
You guys are such a great audience tonight. You've been singing along with so many words, so many bass lines. We haven't even asked you to do that. You've been doing it so gracefully. I thought I'd invite you to sing what I believe is one of the, if not the most complex three-part sing-alongs in the history of humans. You guys down for that? What was my G again? This side of the room, you're gonna follow after me like this. Ready? You're gonna go like this. You're gonna go. Put it in my bucket, put it in my bucket, in my back bucket, put it in my bucket, in my bucket, in my back bucket.
Security guard looking at him is so funny.
The middle's gonna go like this. Put it in my bucket, put it in my bucket, in my back bucket, put it in my bucket, in my bucket, in my back pocket. Oh, and then this side's gonna go like this. Yeah, put it in my
Security
bucket,
guards all have to move.
Put it in my bucket, in my bucket, in my back pocket. Oh, can we hear it in three-part? Peck Capella, here we go. Oh yeah, I know that it's taking me all this time to say, girl. Oh yeah, I'm slow, so it's taking me all this time to say, ooh yeah, tiptoe, and I want to ignore this my mistake, girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, to hope that you know it's not too late, girl. Put it in my pocket, put it in my pocket, in my back pocket, put it in my pocket, in my pocket, in my back pocket. Whoa, that's good, yeah. Put it in my pocket, put it in my pocket, in my back pocket, put it in my pocket, in my pocket, in my back pocket, and I'll read it when I'm alone. Now listen to me, yeah. Here we go, do you like me to go yes or no on this piece of paper? 'Cause I really, really would love to know. Are you gonna be my fifth grade queen?
Fifth grade queen.
God, man.
So many people.
That light reveal. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Right into it.
Is that Allegra right here and with the red hair, the short red hair and the red top?
Hair?
Nope,
Or
keep
her?
right there. Yeah, I think
Allegra?
that's Allegra. She's in the Vulfpeck shirt with the red hair. I think that's her.
Oh, that could be. Antoine's like dancing like he was in the Christmas
I
special.
They probably use this for reference for the animation. Oh gosh. Theo's shining now, Daniel.
Yeah. It was inevitable.
It was inevitable.
It was absolutely inevitable.
Very,
I like it.
Very Theo-y. Here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or at least very modern Johnny of him. Yeah.
Drake is living his best life right now, currently. Another clarinet. I loved that this happened.
Oh.
I love the alto part for the clarinet. The lower part.
You can hear him say, "Yeah, buddy."
Yeah. I love it.
It made the track.
Made the track, did. Oh my gosh. So good.
So fun.
They're so good. Those clarinet players are amazing. Joey's up next on the sax. Pedal change. Restraint this guy.
Drake Martin, like on that bass, yeah.
Richie. Squeaking on the high note, Joey. I see you. There we go.
Them quarter notes, dog.
Squeaky boots. His reed probably got really dry.
He's cooling it. He's like,
Yeah.
all right.
Rick Martin is fucking shook.
Drake Martin is like,
Oh, look at him. His arms are up.
All right.
Drake Martin is the resident Vulfpeck bass
Vulfpeck.
playing transcribist of Vulfpeck music.
Really?
He covers Vulfpeck tunes
Yeah.
and transcribes them to sheet
So
music
into
and
it.
puts them on the screen while he plays them, so you could play them too if you know the notation.
That's pretty sweet.
It's Drake Martin
He's so into
Wow.
it. Look at him.
That's awesome.
right there. Drake.
So into it, dude.
That's cool.
Wonder what the security guards are thinking, because like this is such a different music event compared to most of the stuff that they work at.
Right.
And same with the photographers and the camera ops and stuff. It's like, what do they think about the music that they're hearing? Because I'm sure usually they're listening to rap
It's usually stuff
Hip-hop.
they have to listen to.
stuff they have to listen to, but this is like real music. I wonder
Right.
what they think about it.
I mean, if they got a funky vein in their body, I'm sure it's pulsing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Oh.
You know, I'm sure that look that Vin Diesel looking motherfucker had down there
Yeah.
when he looked to the right.
Jeez.
I think it was that stank face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Drake Martin. There he goes.
There he goes.
Oh, he's excited. We're building up that momentum.
Everyone's getting into position.
Is there a line of detachable stank faces for the Cory Wong hand?
That'd be cool.
ball hand?
Quarter note, y'all. The best part of really, I really think what makes a great Vulf tune is a good hammering
Quarter
of the
note
quarter
rhythm.
notes.
Yeah.
Really?
Like
Yeah,
a lot of, and they don't do it a lot, but when they do,
Restraint.
it's just
Yeah.
it's just there's an
It's that
underlying-
driving force.
right. It's an underlying pulse that's just I don't know.
No, I think that's a good observation.
I think I make a note.
And whenever I meet Jack Stratton, I'm gonna be like, Holy Trinities, quarter
Quarter
note
note.
edition.
Oh.
You got to do one. You got to do a Holy Trinities, the best
The quarter
quarter
note.
noters. You know what I mean?
When was the last Holy Trinities? Do we know?
Oh gosh,
2017.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We need a season 2.
We need
We
season
need
2.
a freaking
dude.
season 2, dude.
Oh.
2020.
Episodes, yeah.
2020, my dude.
2020, my dude.
Get on it.
And that was that's where he said, "I'm gonna pop a Dramamine." Get motion
that's
sickness.
yeah.
Christmas in LA? I don't remember what's next.
This may be Theo's storytelling
Oh, yeah.
into Christmas.
Into
in LA?
Christmas. My favorite part about this band is that no matter where they are, no matter when it is, you're
great.
getting Christmas in LA.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what time of
You
year
got
it
a
is.
favorite Vulf song? Well, theirs is Christmas in LA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
New York, New York, thank you so much for coming out tonight. This is a special night for all of us. You know, when you do a concert like this, we were just talking about this before the show. We get so much joy from doing this. But the truth is, this really isn't about us. This is about all of you guys tonight. And I'm not just saying that.
Humility, y'all.
Joe chugs an entire water and throws the water all the time.
Some kind of like nice guy points, which I think it does. I'm saying that because I know that I don't personally know 14,000 people, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people, but I don't think I know 14,000 of them, which means a lot of you did not come from my immediate vicinity of my neighborhood, which means a lot of you took planes, trains, and automobiles to be here tonight. Which we are very grateful for. And that means quite literally we could not have done this without you. You feel me?
Yes.
That's.
Yes.
On that note, I'm just kind of curious, how many people took a plane to be here?
Lots of people.
Wow.
Jack.
Feeling.
What?
How many people took a train to be here?
Jack.
How many people took the PATH train tonight?
The what?
The PATH train, okay.
New York.
The what?
How many people took one of the borough subways tonight?
Yes.
And last but not least, and I don't even care if this is the smallest group here, I want to hear the loudest cheers for how many people took the Long Island Railroad to be here tonight?
You forgot cars.
Got cars. Yeah, you don't need cars. Here in New York. No cars.
True.
One person took a car.
And that takes a lot of dedication.
People Ubered.
5-minute ride.
They Ubered.
All the Ubers.
I've seen fights break out on that train.
The drunk
Over
train.
who's a better baseball team, the Mets or the Yankees. I don't want to talk about it tonight. Tonight is about love.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. I love
don't get
Jack's
it.
encouragement. That's
Yeah, yeah.
right. Yes.
I told you earlier, we started in a basement in a living room in Ann Arbor, Michigan. About 10 years ago.
That's right.
And it's here.
And we are very happy and would like to let you know that this is literally the furniture from that basement
Trisha Robertson.
yesterday.
Trisha Robertson.
Trisha Robertson.
Trisha Robertson.
She drove it here.
She drove it here.
Drove it here.
And that kind of thing takes imagination, you know what I mean? It's one thing to dream, and it's another thing to have an imagination that you put to reality, put to work. We've all got dreams. Thank you for helping us achieve ours tonight. It means the world to us. We do not take it for granted. And even though this basement came from Ann Arbor, and the idea came from a Hollywood professional movie set designer,
Trisha.
I would like very
She's like, they're
much
talking about me, my favorite band.
use that New York City imagination travel space and time to a magical place not far from here if you take JetBlue direct to Burbank. You know, I'm talking about Rosh Hashanah in Tijuana, though.
Rosh Hashanah in Tijuana.
Much as I'd like to be. I'm also not talking about Hanukkah in Santa Monica, though. Oh, no. As much as I'd like to be. I am talking about Christmas in L.A. 2, 3.
Oh,
So good.
I love the organ. Oh, the Corey Henry feeling organ.
Thank you.
Mr. Woody.
The sure.
The sure coming back.
Hey. See what it's all about.
Yeah, this chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell
this.
is going? Okay, we have to talk about this.
Okay.
I don't get why I hate it so much.
Because the
It's
rest
the
of the
melody
song
and the-
is classic.
Right.
The rest of the song is like
Classic-
top
classic
tier
Christmas.
Christmas music.
Yeah.
So there has to be a natural balance.
Yeah,
Because,
because
like-
otherwise this would be propelled into the best Christmas song ever, and Vulfpeck would be the biggest band on the planet Earth, and
Right.
they'd
They did
be
that to
unsustainable because like you said, the professionals told him like you don't want to go down this path.
Right.
And he's like, fine, we'll throw a kink into Christmas in LA, and it won't top the charts. We won't, and
Right.
I don't know.
Because that's
That's
I
really
think-
the only thing I can think of.
You're 100% right because I think Jack. That's not Jack's angle.
No.
He's not angling
Oh.
to have that Christmas hit.
No.
Maybe he is. Maybe.
Maybe.
The business acumen in him wants that. But I think Vulf at large.
The rest of them, they're all sitting there, right?
Right.
And they're like, and this is why when they say Jack does the mixing on his own and that they're not privy to it, because they were there when he mixed Christmas in LA.
Is it privy?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Pervy?
No, it's privy.
Privy.
Privy,
He said it
right?
right.
R-I or P-I-R?
P-R-I-V-Y.
Privy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Privy.
He said it right.
So everybody's like, they're not privy to the
Pervy.
mixing anymore
Uh-huh. Yeah. Pervy. Yeah.
because they were all
Privy.
sitting in a room during Thrill of the Arts.
Yeah.
And they were all mixing Christmas in LA, and they were like, Jack, like,
This
please, we need to ruin this song. Like, Vulf is fun. We've been doing it for 4 or 5 years now, but like, if we put this out as it is, we're gonna do Vulf the rest of our lives.
Dude.
And Jack's like, he
What do
just
you mean?
destroys Christmas in LA. He does the spoken word.
He asked though, but where?
Yeah.
But where, Corey?
Right. and so they just ruin it. They
Yeah.
just ruin Christmas in LA.
Yeah.
And Jack, he puts out Thrill of the Arts and he's like, nobody's ever invited to the mixing room ever again. And they won that
think you're
battle.
right.
They won that battle. The rest of Vulf won that battle.
So you're saying the rest of Vulf
Sabotage.
sabotaged Vulf's would-be success.
Yes.
Although they're still successful.
Yeah, but they would be the biggest.
So they'd beat the
Christmas
Beatles.
in LA would be. Oh yeah, they would make them the Beatles of the
'Cause
21st.
Interesting parallel.
Yeah.
Interesting parallel I'm about to make. When I was a kid, you hear commercials or you hear snippets of big songs in commercials or whatever. I heard "Come Together" by the Beatles. Come together, right now, hold me. Whole rest of the song, complete trash. And
All right.
whole rest of the
Yeah.
song, complete inversion
Oh.
of Christmas in LA. Best part of the song
Yeah.
in that song is the
Is the
chorus.
chorus.
Whole rest of the song trash.
Right.
The opposite is true here.
It's true
Now,
here.
if Danny Wood or Danny Good or anybody
Yeah.
listening right now wants to fight on that front, I'm willing to hold my guns because
About Come Together or about Jack
Both.
putting himself like.
it's like everything else but the chorus and Come Together
Yeah.
trash.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, everything else is trash.
Right, everything else trash.
And then everything is trash in
Yeah.
the chorus and
in Christmas in LA, and Jack had to step up and be
because
like,
there had to have been a balance in the
Right.
universe because of
and it was his
the
responsibility to figure out how to balance that out.
Right.
And so he looked back to the beat and he was
Yeah.
like, yes. And then he took it upon himself to throw a couple wrenches in Christmas in LA and save the rest of the band
A couple.
from having to endure. So that's why they play it at every show, because Jack's like, if I do this, we disband Vulf in 12 years or whatever, we play it at every show until then. And they all just hate each other and everything's a power game. No. But
No. Yes.
yes.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, what's
Theo's
going on? We
dead.
need to check back in here. Theo's being
Resuscitated.
resuscitated. Yes. Support me.
He's flying in.
Corey and Antoine are like, this is below my pay grade. I can't.
The towel, because he's super
I cannot
sweaty.
carry this man anymore.
This is our last chance to dance trance for quite some time, New York. I'm not just saying that. This is a culmination of a lot of good stuff. Thank you again for being here. I wanna hear
Towel.
you speak. Go
Towel is
on.
off.
All the little children and all the big children wearing the Christmas. All of the ladies and all the little
Ah.
Corey's just now breaking a sweat.
Do I remember reading correctly that Christmas in LA was playing at a sports stadium around the holidays?
I think I remember that, actually.
Yeah.
I
Oh, no, I
remember
don't
seeing that on
remember
the
that.
pack.
Yeah, I remember seeing something like, I forget which stadium it was. It might have been a Rams game.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Christmas in LA. Well, yeah, it makes
I mean, it
sense.
makes sense, but,
Right.
you know, check this out.
Could have been
Bullshit
Chargers.
suck. They're going to play at the Rose Parade.
Yeah. Either way.
Could have been. Could have been. A lot of things could have been Chargers.
Definitely.
Next stop, Dean Town.
Such a sticky man. I see you foregone your mic stand.
Yeah.
Did it
Too heavy.
lose its battle?
I like this better.
Yeah. We need to get a better table so we can have arms.
I know, we
Yeah.
will. Yeah, I'm not good.
Oh, is that Alexa?
Oh, it might actually, yeah, I think it is. Yep, that's her. That's for sure her.
Miss Teed.
That's great.
So it must be because Woody wrote this, right?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Woody wrote the melody. It must
Yeah,
be
because
so-
there's the Woody demo version.
Woody
of-
demo on the
Yeah.
album.
You're right.
Oh, is it on the? Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, it's on the CD of Beautiful Game.
Oh, that's cool.
But it must be so cool to have the whole thing scream your melody.
Right.
You know, the whole place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Woody.
Oh,
Joey.
you know, they really brought the Vulf sound to fill that space. You know, it's like there is a noticeable gain in energy. You know, like a noticeable crank, so to speak.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
In the energy. Yeah. I think they all realize it, you know?
Yeah.
The stoic himself.
Jamming. Both hands.
Wasn't there a meme of like when your friends at school are like annoying you while you're like taking a test?
Yeah.
Trying to hide your answers from the people behind you. Beautiful. Also, no wedding set, which is interesting.
That's fair.
It's them.
Yeah.
It's them summited.
Yeah.
They've grown above the wedding set.
The wedding set was kind of like coattails that were like, if you guys didn't like our music, this is kind of who
Here's
we're
our
like.
covers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's for like the parents. Or
Well,
you know, like
maybe. Yeah. Okay.
You know, the Jackson 5 era.
Right.
You know, like
Also, gotta sell those live albums, and those are 3 spots that are
that's true.
much better reserved for actual Vulf tracks. Because the whole plan was to get to the 10th or to whatever was supposed to be like a greatest hits.
Oh.
Is this also the greatest hits? Like, is that what MSG also is?
I would say technically no.
Technically, no. Right? Okay.
Because I would think it would be this collection of songs if it was.
Right.
But
It's their
it's an
live
opportune
album.
moment for Jack to make more money on another album.
Right, so he'll do the greatest hits.
$227,000 on this on Q-Rates.
Just the vinyl.
Was it Q-Rates?
No, Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah.
And was he selling the vinyl through Bandcamp? Not through
Yep.
Q-Rates.
Yeah, it wasn't through Q-Rates. Yeah.
Well, I don't know who the distributor is going to
That's
be.
right. It wasn't publicly through Q-Rates.
Publicly, no, but
Yeah.
it's probably being manufactured by Q-Rates if he still has a deal with them.
So I wonder if he is learning from Corey in that he's going, okay, I make them all. I have them all. I ship them all. I have or not necessarily me, Jack, but like it's close to home.
I mean, at this point, because it was all pre-orders, right? So he can take that number, the already funded, to any pressing plant that he wants to.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Easy.
Well, especially with that money.
Yeah.
And
he only
then-
asked for $6,000, got 227.
So he whatever he wants to dabble in distribution, he can pretty much go do it. I mean, it's going to be a pretty wide release.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah.
Talk together, so let's head down south, escape the bad weather. The rain came through my tree towns, washed away so many things. Things I couldn't learn till I went through. Things I didn't know till I met you. Now I learn the hard way, learning the hard way.
I always love hearing Birds of a Feather, Running Away, and Animal Spirits specifically, just because it's my personal earliest memories of Vulfpeck.
Yeah.
So it just like takes me
Same.
back to like just the
When you
magic
first heard
of-
it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Same, man.
'Cause
Yeah.
I even think we were fans when the Birds of a Feather
video came out. Yeah,
like we had
yeah,
watched Corey Wong.
Yep.
And we had been referenced to them. And then I think I shared you. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
new video.
Yeah. Jack's
was
playing the
that-
pancakes. There's
Right.
birds. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was at his house in Eagle Rock.
Right. Yeah.
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 And also figured out that the room that they recorded Business Casual in was Theo's living room.
Was it really?
Yeah. Because there's another video where they go to his house
Yeah.
and that same heater that's on the wall with the vents that I had in Koreatown.
Yes.
Same. It's in the same place next to the door where you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, that's the Business Casual wall heater.
Oh, that's the business.
Because they're all sitting in front of it. you know?
Yeah. That's funny.
Burgundy Toyota Prius. The guy looks like Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz. Cocksucker, I got you fucking Greek food.
It's your fucking Greek food, you cocksucker.
Oh, God.
Yeah, sure.
Did.
Can I hear you?
I'm flying today. I am flying today. I never knew that what he did the whistle part. I love it. Birds.
Oh, messed up the end there.
My trees shone so bright and lit up Madison Square Garden. Was so bright, I never knew, but I always knew you were true. Learning the hard way, learning the hard way, learning the hard way to be true. Everybody say it, learning the hard way. Birds of fun, we rock together. And if we got a problem, we talk together. So let's head down south and skate the dance. Sing it!
That carpet fall down.
Yeah, all the carpet covering.
We rock
Like not all of it, but a few panels have fallen. Trish is dying inside watching.
She's like, God damn it.
Not enough gaff tape.
Is intentional.
See?
It's on the other side.
There.
Uh,
Yeah, that one fell too.
ooh.
You agree? Raise your light in the air for me. Come on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Agree. Wave your light in the air for me.
Phones out. Phones out.
Agree.
That's so dope.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's all about love. It's all about love tonight.
Wow.
It's all about love. It's all about love tonight. It's all about,
That's so fucking cool.
it's all about love tonight.
Are you sure they didn't shoot in front of a green wall?
I know, right? It's too perfect, right?
It's
but it
literally a
is
green
the real
wall.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
So cool.
One
So
more time
dope.
for Antoine Stanley, everybody.
Oh boy. This is the ender. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we've been through the whole set already. It's
Yeah.
been like that.
That went quick.
It's been fun.
Well-paced show, you know.
Yeah.
In
It's got
acts.
its ups, its downs.
Yeah.
It's ins, it's outs.
Yeah.
It's outs, it's ins.
Peaks.
Valleys.
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 Balance. We got the great chorus, the bad chorus.
Oh yeah.
This podcast does not come without its balance.
You know what my favorite like Vulf video is?
What's that?
Or my favorite like Vulf like video that someone that did of Vulf. It's not
Vulf
you two.
Yeah.
Is the every time it gets funkier, it gets funkier.
Yes.
Or whatever. Yeah, I love that.
That's so good.
It is
Yeah.
so. I find
So
myself
good.
rewatching that
It
all the
gets
time.
funkier, but every time it gets funkier.
It gets funkier.
I love that. He's doing the heel toe.
Mental bounce, dude. All those dances.
Madison Square Garden. Can we end this show? Can we end this show tonight? Woody, I need you to hold down a C. I don't want to see. We're going 2 steps forward, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
3 steps forward.
Keep holding that C.
Keep holding that C. Oh, he didn't go 3 that time. Oh, he's gonna run another band. He's like, is there any more to the octave? I forgot where I am in the octave. There we go.
Hold it.
Damn, dude.
Nice.
And I love that it's like their anthem. Welcome to Vulf Records.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Wow.
Everybody. Everybody. Thank you.
So beautiful. So awesome. God, a lot of people, man.
It's a lot.
So
yeah.
many. And I'm surprised Lettieri didn't come on
Yeah.
for any songs with that baritone. And then it. Corey,
What a great way to. Oh man.
Fucking awesome.
What a show.
Live at Madison Square Garden, man. Michael Winograd. I always hear Jack yelled at random points. Winograd.
Oh really?
On the
Yeah.
clarinet. Winograd, Stratton, Goss, Katzman, Wong, Dosick, Rodriguez, Dart, Gardiner, Gardner, Alice Stratton, Smith, Cos, Thiele, Jones, Lerman, Stanley, Dover, Grimes. Look at that.
Caleb Parker.
Oh.
Trisha Robertson.
Trisha Robertson, art director Mike Robertson. The husband.
Nice.
Also, no video editor credit to Jack Stratton.
Yeah.
It's producer.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
producer.
Just producer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Tori has left to grab the Postmates,
Ooh.
which means we have come to the destination of this train that is the it's off.
Well, hey, if we're coming to the
that's
the
fine.
end.
That's fine. You know what
Coming
I'll
to
do
the
for
end.
the very, very end? Look
Oh.
at this, dude. Look at this, bro. Oh shit!
Oh, hello.
Daniel here.
All right.
Well,
Just before we say goodbye.
this is just before we say goodbye here on the Conscious Club podcast. Thank you guys for joining. It is TCCP. The T stands for Treasurers of
Talent.
Do you know the rest? Curators
of
controversy. Creators of content.
Purveyors of podcasting.
TCCP, and we are in Zone 2.
We're in Zone 2.
Well, thank you, Daniel and Tori. Where are you? There you go. Hey, I got you. You don't have to hop. Hi. All right, we're heading out on the show. So.
Thank you guys for watching. It's been a great MSG experience.
Aw, you're beautiful.
See you guys next time.
All right. Cool. All right, without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week on the Conscious Club podcast. Fairly well. Hey everybody, Indy here, and thanks for watching the Conscious Club podcast. Please be advised that this is a fan-made podcast. Even though we would love nothing more, we are not associated with Vulfpeck, Vulf Records LLC, Vulf Productions Inc, or any associated acts tied to the greater Vulf umbrella. We do this show out of love, not for monetary gain. We simply wanted an outlet like this to exist, so we made it happen, and I hope that's okay. Thanks for watching, and always remember, fee fi fo fum.